Hey, welcome back to the Rode Show, where we provide tips, tools, and information for non-professional roadcasters and eCam live users. Join me on my journey. I invite you to become a road warrior by subscribing to the channel, because I'm telling you, man, you're definitely my family. Do you understand what I'm saying? Of course you do. Okay, listen, someone asked me a question. They asked me about the Shure SM7B and the settings on the RØDECaster Pro 2. So I said, hey, I'm gonna do a video on that. And hey, here we are. You understand what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. So listen, this Shure SM7B right now, I have it in a flat way. I have adjusted it where there's no boost. I'm not boosting the presence on this Shure SM7B. So listen, this is exactly how I sound. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go to this technologically advanced camera, and we call this the TRS 4000. That's right. It's a satellite cam. It's out in space. We're going to enter the grid coordinates to the location, and then we're going to look at the RCP 2. Let's go. Now, as you can see, we have transition and we're looking at the RØDECaster Pro 2. Oh man, it's a beautiful piece of machinery. Now listen, what I'm getting ready to do right now is I'm gonna show you the Shure SM7B microphone settings, but I'm getting ready to be quiet right now. Watch this. Now, you see that? This is the noise floor in the room that I am in right now. So I have an AC on. So that's the reason why. Or I have central, HVAC system. And this microphone, this Shure SM7B, it picks up the fact that, hey, I can hear noise in your background. So now what I have to do to get rid of that noise, I have to adjust the high pass filter. Watch this. But I'm still going to let you see the Shure SM7B settings. So I'm going to hit this button right here. Now you see that I have this Shure SM7B. I have it set at 60 decibels because that's what keeps me in the green right here. You got me? Now I have this processing on, right? Now this is what I sound like with no processing. So maybe that sounds good to you. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But watch this. I'm getting ready to hit this processing button, right? Now I'm going to hit this high pass filter. Now, what I'm going to do is that I'm going to adjust this high pass filter with this rotary encoder button right now. And it's going to roll off these low frequencies. These are the low frequencies down here. Now, before they were up here. So it would pick up all of the low frequencies, right? Like that AC in the background. So now I'm just rolling it off. Now you can see it's 43.3 hertz. Now watch this. It's reduced some, right? So now I'm going to go back. .96 hertz. You see the reduction? So this microphone is picking up all of those low frequencies. So now what I'm doing is I am adjusting it so that it will bypass those frequencies. Do you see what I'm doing? I hope you can see this in actual time. So now I'm going to go back. Now you can see that I have adjusted that high pass filter to the point where you can't hear anything, and this microphone is not picking up the noise in the background. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. That's it. But okay, let me go through these settings. Oops, sorry. Oh, you can't see. Look at that. Even. Look at that. I'm looking at. So, frequency 121.2 hertz. Slope 12 dB. That's for high pass filter. De-esser negative 26 dB. Ratio 3:1. Release 21 milliseconds. Frequency 5,000 hertz. The gain is 0. Attack 0.70 milliseconds. Noise gate threshold negative 43 dB. Attack 30 milliseconds. Release 20 milliseconds. Hysteresis, I don't know what that is. 0.20. Hold 5 milliseconds. Range 3 dB. That's for the noise gate. Compressor negative 17.2 dB. Ratio 2:1. Release 21 milliseconds. Attack 0.70 milliseconds. Gain 0.6 dB. Equalizer. Complete default equalizer. I did not adjust the equalizer, but 10,000 hertz for high bell. High gain 0.9 dB. Mid gain negative 0.5 dB. Low gain 0.9 dB. Low bell 100 hertz. Mid bell 400 hertz. Now for the exciter. For the big bottom, we have 90.0 hertz. 27% drive. For the oral exciter, tune 3500 hertz. 31% harmonics. Now this is panning. I don't have anything panned left or right. Now, high pass filter, we are back here. It is 121.2 hertz, and that slope is 12 dB. So now let's transition back to the primary camera. Oh my goodness. OM to the Jezzo. Listen, I have just went through the settings that I have applied to this Shure SM7B. Now, if this is a sound that you like, hey, this is great. If it's not, then you're going to have to adjust according to the room that you're in. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, listen, I am not in an acoustically treated room. So things may sound not optimum. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're in an acoustically treated room, one of the things I always do is I clap in a great acoustically treated space. And when you clap, if you don't hear any echoes, oh my goodness, this is a great room to record. Do you understand what I'm saying? Of course you do. But those were my settings for the Shure SM7B. Now, one of the things that I noticed, I was trying to show you the settings for the Shure SM7B. And then I looked into my monitor and I saw that I had an overhead light on that was so bright that you could not see the face or the 5.5 touchscreen panel of the RØDECaster Pro 2. And that is the reason why I called the numbers out. Now, my accent may not be great. I may not enunciate or pronounce my words properly. So you may have to go back and look again. And what did he say? Because I don't have the best language, but I assure you, I have a good heart and I'm trying to assist you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen, this show right here, The Road Show, is where we provide tips, tools, and information for non-professional roadcasters and Ecamm Live users. You're on my journey. And I appreciate the fact that you say, you know what? Let me ask that guy a question. I'm telling you, man, I am so honored that you would ask me. So thank you so much for your question and keep them coming. This is The Road Show. And you know what? I think I'm done. Peace.